CSUN is taking action following a recent assault on campus.
Juaneeq Elliott is in Studio B with Executive Director of Strength Unified Chartered at Cal State Northridge, Kim Roth, who was giving tips on how to stay safe on campus.
Thank you. So today we're here with Kim Roth. She's the Executive Director of a community agency called Strength United. And Strength United is chartered through the Michael D. Eisner School of Education here at CSUN. And we just have a couple questions. So the first question we want to ask is, how has the recent assaults on CSUN's campus changed the atmosphere at CSUN?
I believe that whenever we have sexual assault anywhere, people become a little bit more vigilant, they become a little bit more concerned about their personal safety, and they also want to receive additional information that they hope will keep them safe. And the campus has been doing a very good job in providing that information to students, both through President Harrison's email on October the 13th and also through the Women's Center held a town hall last week, and there is a town hall coming up on November the 5th as well.
Oh, okay, that's wonderful. And how can students prevent this from happening again?
You know, prevention's a difficult concept when we think about rape and sexual assault because it's the behavior of one person. So we have to make sure that we don't blame the victim for what occurred to them. And it's oftentimes very difficult to control the behavior of somebody else. However, this is an issue of our community. And so I think when we look for community solutions, we can feel safer. One of those solutions would be to think about our bystander responsibility. So just as we would have a dedicated driver when we go out as a group, we should have a dedicated person who's keeping an eye on all of us and our friends. If we go to a party and we see that someone, a friend of ours, is maybe being taken from the party, we're unclear if that's with their consent or not, we should step in and find out what's going on. So I think one of the prevention strategies is to enhance our collective safeguarding of each other.
Very true. And the last question is, what actions were taken after this event occurred?
There are many actions that have been occurring on CSUN's campus for a long time. In fact, CSUN would be considered a leader in terms of the response and prevention of sexual violence on campus. We're a rape crisis center. This is the only CSU system that has a rape crisis center as part of its functioning. Other things occurring on campus under President Harrison's leadership is the Sexual Violence Prevention Committee. There are groups such as Project Date. There are events such as Shine a Light. There are Matador, Upstander, Bystander responsibility programs. There is ongoing education out of the Office of Equity and Diversity for staff, faculty, and students. We also have each year freshmen receive training around sexual assault prevention. So I would say that our activities on campus are quite vibrant.
For people that need assistance, what resources are available to them?
Yes, thankfully on campus we have a campus care advocate. Her name is Katie LaRue, and she is available to speak to anyone who has experienced sexual violence or knows of someone that's experienced sexual violence and would like support or understanding of the process. And she can be reached at 818-677-7492, or our own organization's 24/7 hotline is available on 818-886-0453. And we would want our audience to know that no one needs to be alone if they've ever experienced sexual violence.
Thank you. Well, thank you so much for this interview. We enjoyed having you. Back to you guys.